Out comes the bishop, helping to solidify the position. That pawn was free for the taking, a solid central advance that gains influence and restricts counterplay. This defends the attacked pawn. This misses an opportunity to win material by eventually adding pressure to a pinned piece. This is the only good move. This defends the attacked pawn. This threatens to win a pawn by removing a key defender. The better move was to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. The best option was to send a queen into the game. This allows the opponent to kick a bishop. This is the only move that works. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This forces the opponent to isolate a pawn. A straightforward recapture. A clear recapture. The better move was to send a queen into the game. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. The pawn is now adequately defended. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. Moving from its starting spot, the bishop gets involved in the game. This is the only move that works. This captures a bishop that checked the king. A clear recapture. Moving from its starting spot, the queen gets involved in the game. This is the only good move. This is an equal trade. This makes a passed pawn. There was only one good move there. This is the only good move. This defends a vulnerable queen by pinning one of its attackers. This threatens to checkmate the king. The better move was to move a queen to safety. Sacrificing the knight was the right idea. This is the only move that works. One more piece joins the action. This is the only good move. This forces the opponent to lose castling rights. This was the only move. Very precise. The best option was to develop further. This is the only move that works. This leads to losing a knight. This evades the check from the queen. One of the best moves. This steps away from the checking queen. The clearly correct move for a threatened bishop. This is the only good move. This threatens to win material through a fork. This threatens to checkmate the king. This prevents the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. This evades the check from the queen. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. This doubles the rooks on a file, which allows them to team up to create threats. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the only move that works. Black activates the last piece, bringing a solid choice. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. This move puts the queen on a safer square. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. The clearly correct move for a threatened queen, this evades the check from the queen. This loses material, but the position was losing no matter what. White will be winning material with that fork. This allows the opponent to take an outpost with a knight. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. This evades the check from the knight.